Hi guys, I wanted to give you a full tour of what the salad bowl area or the front of my house looks like at this point. It's early June and these sugar snap peas have got a lot of blooms on them. They are going to be ready to go probably in about 5 to 7 days. I can pick them. And since I don't have a lot, I'm going to just have to collect them in a colander, put them in the refrigerator, and then when I get a nice amount, probably in about 5 days time from the first picking, then I can go ahead and do a mess of them at one time. My chives down here are blooming. I need to get out here and cut them so that I can freeze them so that they can keep rejuvenating for me, keep giving me additional crops. Here is my second batch of spinach, which I only sowed one packet so that I could actually get around and manage, unlike all of this here that I let go to seed. I need to come out here, pull this out, and pick each individual leaf. I'm finding I don't really care for the spinach because you have to pick each individual leaf rather than just coming out here, cutting a head and being done with it. It's much more time consuming. Got some beautiful cilantro here. This is probably gonna start going to seed pretty soon, so I need to stay on this. If I don't use it, then I can come out here, cut it, and freeze it. Got a few little green onions in between here, but the spinach had kind of taken over. But I'm going to remedy that soon. Here is that beautiful oak leaf that I have been talking to you about, curious about. It basically has no difference in any of the loose leaf cut and come again varieties that I have here. Basically it tastes the same, and this is the second time that I've cut this and it's coming back quite nicely. I've gotten a large salad spinner full of it, and here's the area with the two loose leaf heads. This is the French type, and then here you have the all-American type over here. And it is intermingled with what I transplanted from the house and also direct sow. At this point, everything is direct sow because I have the weather to do so. Here we have got butter peas. If you have never tried or grown butter peas, they are so tasty and so easy to grow. Here is my second batch of cilantro. And this is the cilantro that I started in the house, and I believe it was the styrofoam 8 cartons. So as you can see, it's really narrow here, but I can fit a lot of stuff in. Okay, so here we've got our buckets of tomatoes, and this is going to be the 100 cherry tomatoes. I've planted a couple heads of lettuce here that haven't come up, and I've also surrounded the perimeter with carrots. And you can see, like right here, the frilly stuff is the actual true leaf of the carrot. What looks like little blades of grass, those are called their first leaves. And I've spaced them appropriately, and I came down here with these yellow patios and I did the same thing. Over here with this yellow patio, I needed to put in more seeds because not enough germinated. I did that last night. I, however, did the same thing with the carrots and the lettuce here, also in here, so that when you come back and you look at my door, when this starts to bloom, it is going to look symmetrical. The top pots are going to have little red tomatoes, the bottom ones are going to have little yellow tomatoes. So it gives that aesthetically pleasing matching pops of color when you look at the door. This right here is a little mini pumpkin. I don't care for pumpkins, but I love to decorate with them. So I was at the greenhouse. I picked up this and an eggplant. It's supposed to have full sun. This is part sun, so I'm going to see how it goes. If anything, I know I'm going to get a few of these, and I can save the seeds. And here is that row of sunflower that we planted. That will be in front of the nice big bay windows in the summer. And if you can see back here, I have put and raked up the grass in order to keep the weeds down, to add nitrogen as well to the dirt. And I did it alongside here. It's very hard for me to get the lawnmower in here, so I just put it down with grass. So probably in a couple weeks, because I've got green beans planted elsewhere, I'll come behind these sunflowers along the perimeter of this bay window and just sort of etch behind here like we did the sunflowers. And I will put in some green beans so that they can start running up, and I will start training them to go up. The mammoth sunflowers, which is the ones that need the most support, so it acts like a pulley system or like a lever system, really, to help support those sunflowers as they start to grow. And there is the front of the house. So you can see it's not really a big space. When you look at it from the front, it just looks like I don't really have vegetables or lettuce. I've just kind of planted some ground cover. Also, here's the wheelbarrow out here. Isn't it beautiful? These pansies are gorgeous. They are, let's see, pink, matrix pink shade is what they are. And I have a little strip of lettuce here, which was from a seed tape. And the rest of this back here are those little Clancy potatoes. My first year doing these, I planted these I think in 3 or 4 other spots, and it looks like weeds. I'm not sure if these are the seeds or not because I've never planted them, so I just need to be patient and see if they're going to end up looking like seeds or like tomatoes, because they told you to plant these just like a tomato plant. I don't know if that's how it's going to look because they just showed me a picture of the potato and not the plant. Thank you so much. Have a great day.